Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Tales, Thoughts and Truths. You are listening to Abhiram Ravikumar. Today I've got a small story for you. Nothing dramatic, no heroes, just life. And here it goes. It was a rainy evening at a small railway station. Not one of those busy ones with shops and announcements every few seconds. This one was quiet, almost sleepy. The kind of place where the platform smells like wet concrete and old tea. There was a man standing near platform number 3, mid 30s maybe, hard to tell. He carried a small, worn out bag, the kind that looks like it's traveled more than the person holding it. He kept checking his ticket again and again, as if the destination might magically change if he looked at it one more time. The announcement came, train arriving shortly. People around him started moving. Some rushed like they were already late. Some strolled like they had all the time in the world. Some just stood there scrolling completely elsewhere. But the man didn't move. And this wasn't his first chance today. He had already missed 2 trains. Not because he was late, but because he kept waiting. Waiting for the rain to slow down, waiting for a less crowded coach, waiting to feel sure. The train screeched in, doors opened, and people pushed inside. And from where he stood, he saw it, one empty seat, a window seat. The kind where you sit and pretend you are in a movie watching life pass by. He noticed it immediately. He adjusted his bag and took one step forward and then stopped. You know that moment, right? That tiny pause where your brain suddenly gets very logical. What if the next train is better? What if I get a more comfortable seat? What's the hurry? The whistle blew. The conductor shouted the last call. One step forward and one step back. And then the doors closed. The train left. Platform number 3 became quiet again. Too quiet. A few seconds later, the conductor walked up to him, looked at the ticket, and looked at him. He asked, "You were supposed to board, no?" The man nodded. The conductor said casually, almost kindly, "There was only one empty seat today." And then he added, "Tomorrow's train is fully booked." And that was it. No drama, no background music, just a sentence that stayed. Later that night, the man sat on a cold metal bench listening to the rain that hit the tracks. And that's when it hit him. The problem was never the seat, or the rain, or the timing. The problem was that he kept waiting for certainty. And life, it doesn't really work that way. Sometimes it gives you a door, keeps it open for a moment, and quietly waits to see what you'll do. And that was the tale for this episode. Like I said, no big drama, just life. And honestly, I don't think I need to explain it. You already felt it. Maybe the man did get a seat the next day, maybe even a better one. But it wouldn't be the same train. Not the same people, not the same conversations, not the same possibilities sitting quietly beside him. That one moment was gone. And that's how opportunities work. They don't always disappear forever, but they never come back in the same form. Just something to think about, right? Now, before I wrap up, let me ask you something to think about and reflect. Imagine you were there standing at that station and someone offers you that seat. Would you take it immediately? Or would you say, no, maybe later? Okay, wait, I will put this in another way. I will give you two other options. Option 1, you believe opportunities should be grabbed instantly. And option 2, you believe the right thing will come again if it's meant for you. Which one feels more like you? And before answering, keep this in mind. There are no right and wrong answers to it. So just be honest with yourself. Because the truth is, most of us don't lose opportunities by refusing them, we lose them by hesitating. Anyway, I'll put this as a poll. I would love to know what you think. And now, last part of our podcast. Do you know? Psychologists say most people regret the chances they didn't take far more than the ones they took and failed at. It's not because failure hurts less, but because failure ends and regret doesn't. When you fail, there is a reason, a story, a kind of closure. But when you don't try, the story keeps looping in your head. What if I had boarded? What if I had said yes? What if I had just tried? These unanswered what if lingers longer than any mistakes. And here's the kicker. Your brain actually treats missed opportunities like unfinished tasks. It keeps revisiting them again and again. So sometimes taking a chance isn't about winning, it's about giving your mind some peace. And with that truth, I'll sign off. Before I go, one more thing. Analytics tell me some of you are listening but haven't followed it. So if you are enjoying these stories, hit that follow button, and a rating would be a lovely gesture too. So if this episode stayed with you for even a moment, share it with your friend because more stories are on the way. Until next time, this is Abhiram Kumar signing off. You are listening to Tales, Thoughts and Truths. Take care.